We've all seen it. Maybe you've even done it. You're friends with someone for years, or you're close with a family member, and then, out of nowhere, they're gone. No explanation, no big fight, just a complete digital and emotional backout. Lately, cut-off culture has become a bit of a trend. We call it protecting our peace or setting boundaries. But if we were being honest, there's a lot more going under the surface. Today, I want to talk about the psychology of the people who find it easy to walk away. Why do some people prefer to burn bridges instead of fixing them? Is it actually strength or is it something else? Let's get into it. It's not hate, it's protection. The first thing we have to understand is that for most people who cut others off, it's a defense mechanism. It's rarely about the other person being evil. It's usually about the person doing the cutting feeling overwhelmed. Psychology calls this avoidant attachment. When a relationship gets too messy, too intense, or too demanding, their brain signals a system failure. For them, the only way to feel safe again is to delete the hours of stress. They don't see it as losing a friend, they see it as escaping a fire. It's a way to regain control when they feel like they're drowning in expectations they can't meet. The people pleaser. Then there's a second group, the ones who gave too much for too long. These are usually the people pleasers. They spend years saying yes, ignoring their own needs, and letting people cross their lines because they hate conflict. But here's the problem: resentment is like a slow cooker. It builds up silently for years until one day it just explodes. But it's not a loud explosion, it's a quiet one, actually. They wake up and realize they don't have any energy left for you. They don't want to talk about it because they feel like they've already talked with their actions for years and you didn't notice. So they just stop. They go from 100 to 0 because they finally hit their limit. The discard. Now, we have to be real here. There is a darker side to this. Sometimes cutting people off isn't about self protection, it's about control. In certain personality types, like those with high narcissistic traits, this is called that discard. If you no longer serve a purpose to them, or if you started calling them out in their behavior, they'll cut you off to punish you. It's a way to keep the upper hand. In your mind, if they leave you first, you can't hurt them. It's a preemptive strike to protect an extremely fragile ego. So, is it healthy? Well, it's a gray area. There's a huge difference between setting a boundary and shutting down. A boundary says, I love you, but I won't allow this behavior. A cutoff says, I'm too afraid of the conflict to tell you how I feel, so I'm just gonna disappear. The danger of becoming a person who frequently cuts others off is that you never learn how to navigate repair. And the truth is, the best relationships aren't those who never had problems. They're the ones where both people know how to fix things when they break. If you're the one who was cut off, obviously don't take it as a final judgment on your worth. Most of the time, it's a reflection on other person's internal capacity, not your value. If you're the one who keeps walking away, maybe it's time to talk to yourself. Am I protecting my peace or am I just running away from my growth? Like this video if you like this type of content and subscribe and leave a comment. Have you ever done this?